Welcome to the 2013 USA Pro Challenge. I'm Joe Lindsay for Bicycling Magazine, here with Frankie Andreo for Race Radio Analysis of Stage 2. Frankie, today was the longest stage of the race. It was 126 miles, and I think it shook things up a little more than maybe people were expecting coming in on paper. That last climb over Moonstone Road, you had the breakaway, but there was some GC stuff going on behind, as TJ was really attentive when Peter Sagan attacked. TJ was the only guy who really got on that wheel and went away with him.
No, and everybody thought Independence Pass was going to be kind of the selection, but a large group went, and Peloton didn't like it. They seem to have that problem with large groups.
Yeah.
And then we had three guys go up the road with it was Cook and Shar and Lemus from Jelly Belly. They let them get a little bit of a lead, and then they caught them eventually in a reshuffle. But you're right, Independence Pass didn't separate the GC. It was that last climb that really shook things up when Sagan attacked. TJ paid attention, and Danielson ended up.
Danielson was gapped.
45 seconds down, and he should be hitting himself in the head for that. And if he's not, Jonathan Vaughters should be hitting himself in the head, because that's a costly mistake.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is this race is shaping up to be potentially a BMC versus Garmin battle, because you've got Lachlan Morton, who's now the race leader, Tom Danielson, 6th overall. But then for BMC, you've got TJ Van Garderen and you've got Matthias Frank, today's stage winner. And that works as long as Danielson is attentive and stays at the front. But otherwise, those two teams are going to be fairly evenly matched. But, to go back to Independence Pass, one of the things that I liked about that was Cook, the guy who was in the break. Yesterday he was out front all day. Today, true professional, got in the break. And even though he wasn't first over the KOM climb, he did keep his lead in the King of the Mountains
what's up with
competition.
that? Matthias Frank trying to take the KOM from the guy who already
Shar,
has
right?
the jersey, or
Yeah,
Shar,
yeah.
Don't really get that, but anyways.
Yeah.
So, Cook, he did a great job to be there.
Yeah.
Got the point. So he has the lead with 26 points, and now Shar is in second. No, I think Matthias Frank is in second with 20 points. And a great ride by Matthias Frank in BMC. And a lot of the other riders who paid attention. But Dombrowski also lost a minute. So Team Sky's in some trouble.
Yeah.
BMC is going to have to be aggressive. Garmin, we talked about always being explosive and aggressive, but they have the yellow jersey. They're going to have to control things and try to protect it for Lachlan Morton and see what happens with Danielson. So we might see a little bit different aggressiveness from Radio Shack, and I don't think it's going to be Cloden, and it's not going to be Schleck, because those guys lost a bunch of time.
George Bennett's up there.
It's Bennett and Galopin now, who are the young guys that are leading the way for that. So, but that means Schleck and
Cloden
and Voigt, those are the guys who can be aggressive and get up the road, because Bennett and Galopin are going to be protected, along with Danielson being protected, and now Lachlan Morton and Daniel. So it's shaping up to be an exciting race right now. And look at this festival behind us. This has been going on all day. Spin wheels, prizes, contests, it's been fantastic, which I like. It's like a carnival that's going on, and the bike race happens to be coming through. And Matthias Frank is the leader.
Matthias Frank is the leader, and Matthias Frank is, for me, he's the wild card here, because he's a really savvy veteran. He showed that today. He's up front. He's with two young guys, and I think his veteran smarts really paid off for him. When Lachlan won on Hoosier Pass, he stayed calm, just got him back. He made the move at exactly the right time when he needed to go on Moonstone Road, and kind of caught the young guys out. And I think that's Matthias is an exceptional racer. So even insofar as TJ is the leader for BMC, he's a great wild card for them.
Did Matthias win Tour of Utah last year?
Did he?
I think he did.
Okay, and he won a bunch of stages of the Tour of Poland this year. So he's going really well. You got to keep an eye on him.
4th overall at Tour of California, and he had some good races. So you're right. He's a contender, so they're going to have to deal with him.
Absolutely.
And tomorrow, obviously, it's where we're going. Breckenridge to Steamboat, 106 miles. And
Two
again,
KOMs, but nothing.
But it's the climb with the descent to the finish, which is very similar to today.
Yeah.
It's a common theme through this year's race, and so there could be the same gaps. These guys are going to have to really pay attention again.
The thing about the descent off Rabbit Ears Pass is it's pretty long, and it's really wide open. The road's really wide, no serious hairpins or anything like that. If a break gets over the top, if they don't have a pretty good cushion, it's just not going to happen, because once they get to the bottom of that, they've also got about 6 miles of flat up the valley to the finish. So that's somewhere where any kind of hard charging field, especially the guy like Sagan, if he's climbing as well tomorrow as he was today, which we certainly expect to see, he's going to put his entire Cannondale team on the front, and they're going to pull back whatever advantage that break has, and you're going to see a sprint finish in Steamboat.
And you saw Sagan today up there encouraging United, keep chasing. Saxo, keep chasing. Yeah, because he was
chasing.
Other teams are chasing, because he was going to be the benefit from it. But six riders ended up quitting today.
Yeah.
And so
hard day.
Some guys, they're on American vacation. Kenna, Hansen, JJ Hayato. So It's a tough race, and tomorrow I don't think we'll have riders quit tomorrow, but
No.
should be interesting how this plays out with the who's going to be aggressive and who's not.
Yeah, absolutely. So anyway, that's Race Radio from Stage 2 here in Breckenridge, the bike capital of Colorado behind us, and thanks for joining us. We'll be back tomorrow.
They had a contest in the carnival about who could do how many push-ups in 2 minutes.
Did you win?
10. Beat that.